can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do?
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a fair catch signaled for and successfully.
Let's go. Let's go. What? We're outside. Rush 98. 98 to Mike. Hey, check. Hey,
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold, a screen to Bell. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. That's going to set him back 5 yards. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Airing one out for Crowder. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Back to throw, Darnold. This is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Connor on 1st down, not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most.
when he's throwing the ball.
Now Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got him by he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
Now it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Darnold now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Darnold, this will be caught by Brown. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
This one caught by Crowder, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly,
that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They start the drive with Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They come out here in the I. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. On second down, Samuels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A false start backs them up 5, first and 15. Darnold from the gun. And Anderson's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. On second down now, it's Bell, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. To throw is Darnold. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Vincent Smith as the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Counter. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 63 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Play action. It's Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now they are going for it. Darnold, Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. To try again after the sack. Darnold, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go. It's Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So there was...
Time to bring the base bird. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over
another one.
Another one. Reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense.
Juju needs 2-2. Defenders, that is. LJ8 makes your roster great. Gilmore makes it hard to catch a pass. It's the Florida Keys against Dot City.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit.
This is Superstar KO. You're starting on your own 25. Put the pressure on the other team. Drive down and get that score. And no kicking. Your ball, one drive. Superstar, you are live. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Running like a faucet out there, and they got to you. Well, now, that last play didn't go your way. Try not making this harder on yourself than you have to. Goes to Clark again, and this time he catches it. They finally got him after a big gain on the play. And after that big game, offense gets a little more room to breathe. First and 10, he'll throw it. That is gonna be pulled in. One-handed. Wow. Just a couple of yards on that play. Gotta give us more than that. Second down and he'll throw it. Looking left side, but it's incomplete on second. Try completing one this time. Drops back here to throw on third. And this is caught. First time for Dallas Clark. Fourth down, not looking so good. You're on the freeway to the... Dodge City's looking to throw, 4th and 1. Quick throw, nice catch. I don't think he got it. He did not. Defense does their job on 4th. Zero is a great start, but a better ending is 6-0. Go make it happen. Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield and is knocked away and incomplete. Looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Now Jackson. Hey, got to get that ball out. Defense takes him down to the ground. On 3rd and long, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Florida Keys got a 4th and overseas highway to go. It's 4th and long. The Florida Keys going to pass. Pass caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. That first drive play calling was out of whack. Second drive coming up. First down on the ground. He's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost a mess of yards on that last play. Wow, you really got your work cut out for your offense. Here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Incomplete on second. Try completing one this time. On 3rd and long, it's Jackson. And this time, he's got the hookup. Complete. Florida Keys set to go here on 4th. Fourth and short. Florida Keys looking to pass. Quick hitter is complete. All right, Dot City, it's your turn. On first down, Jackson's got it. Now he'll move out the pocket. Gets it to Juju on the slant. Brought down after some nice yardage. Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. Looking left side. It's complete. That last play was a pickup of 8 yards. That's going to make the upcoming second down a little less stressful. Jackson again. Throwing left side is complete. Reaching the red zone. That's how you get things done here in Superstar KO from the end zone. Jackson throws to the sideline. Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. Man, get rid of the ball. Loss of yards. No gain. No gain last play. I'd like to see a little more out of this offense. We got a stadium full of KO fans watching this. And Troy Polamalu in on the tackle. They're within striking distance now. Gotta make it pay off. Going with the run on 3rd and short. Not this time. Taken down for no gain on the play. 4th down. 4th and short. Florida Keys looking to pass. And that'll be caught. Florida Keys. It's Juju Smith-Schuster with the grab. The keys to that victory in the hands of the Florida Keys. Super Bowl rings do his talking. Backyard hero, Florida Keys. Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet points to God. Big numbers, 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey.